Yesterday was a great day of college football. Georgia lost, Miami lost, and guess what? Alabama wins. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. Great day to be an Alabama fan. First off, I'd like to tell y'all, welcome to Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. And man, was this game amazing yesterday. College football was very happy to the Alabama football fans. I am convinced the college football gods wants us to win a national championship. I'm convinced. All the chaos happens for Alabama to look like yesterday, we're getting back on track. We're getting back on track. And trust the process. Trust in Kelly and the boy. And it's coming full circle. Coming full circle. I like to say, shout out to Coach Nick Saban Jr. because yesterday on College Game Day, he was the only person to pick the Alabama Crimson Tide to defeat LSU in Death Valley. The only one. The only one. And when you listen to a lot of these, a lot of channels, a lot of stuff, everybody was down on Alabama yesterday, but my coach Nick Saban and us Alabama fans. But let me give a shout out to these players. You know, give my Tusk Award winners of the week. Let's give a shout out to Jahad Campbell with 12 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, forced fumble, and 1.5 sacks. Shout out to Jahad Campbell for that. Deontay Lawson with 7 total tackles, 3 solos, and 1 INT. First interception of his Alabama career. Shout out to him. Justin Jefferson, that dude be all over the field. It was so funny because one of my younger sons said, "Ain't that the dude that did made the gritty dance?" I said, "No, wrong Justin Jefferson. Same team, but wrong Jefferson. And this Justin Jefferson is on Alabama, but he had 6 total tackles, 4 solos, and a half a sack. Shout out to him. And let's give it up to that boy, Bray Hubbard, the man that been at Alabama putting in that work all them spring games, them 2 spring games we see him. He been putting in that work with 4 solo tackles, 4 total tackles, 1 solo, and 1 INT. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to that guy. Big up to him. But yesterday, man, the Alabama Crimson Tide played their butts off. A good defensive performance, great defensive performance. And Jalen Milroe, he left it all out on the field. I have to officially declare him the Tiger Slayer. Because the last 2 games, what he has done to the LSU Tigers has been freaking off the chain. This man almost ran for over 200 yards yesterday. What was it, like 190, 180? I can't remember. I'm going off the stop. But he ran his butt off. He ran like he ain't going back to jail no more. He ran like a man that was possessed with touchdown fever yesterday. That man was off the chain yesterday. Shout out to that guy. But let's talk about this 42-13 win against LSU Tigers. They were really confident coming into this game, and I understand why. They playing in Death Valley at nighttime. You know, they had a little momentum too. They lost their last game, but still they was playing at home. I understand the way the Alabama Crimson Tide been looking is been suspect at times, but if you've been noticing, the Crimson Tide has been trending upwards lately these past couple of weeks. I would say even with the Tennessee game we lost, the defense, you started to see the defense starting to turn around a little bit more. Great first half performance, but I feel like due to the offensive play in that Tennessee game, that was what led to the downfall on the defense in the second half. But either way, they've been trending upward. Shutout win against Missouri. And yesterday, I will say that game yesterday felt more like a shutout win than an actual shutout win. That's crazy because that defense came and stood up in key moments. They were stingy in the red zone. Every time they get in the red zone, they did not let nothing happen. They had that one little touchdown at the end of the game, but I do not count that. And I got to say, man, shout out to my LSU guys. LA Chris, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you. You that one, bro. You that one. Shout out to you. And Mr. Dugas, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. I know y'all was upset yesterday, but yesterday, like I said on Bam Down, if you're not subscribed to Bam Down Sports, that's CTS Sports, go subscribe to Bam Down Sports and CTS Sports. But I said at the end of the show last night, to all the recruits that came to LSU yesterday, Lamar Brown, 5-star offensive lineman, Jakeem Stewart, Bryce Underwood, go play for Michigan, man. Go play for Michigan, man. Go play for Michigan. Nah, I'm just kidding, but for real. Jakeem Stewart, Lamar Brown, hey, reconsider. The more the wide receiver, DeCorey Moore, hey, slide. Go on, slide from Oregon to come to Bama, bro. Come with your brother Keon Russell. You know, he shut down his commitment. He coming to Bama. Go on, slide with him. But let's go over this offensive performance yesterday. I want to shout out to the players, Jalen Milroe, all the running backs, Kendra Law, Caden Proctor, and Tyler Booker. Y'all boys played last out yesterday. Deja vu for Jalen Milroe. Bye week, it really seemed to pay dividends for Jalen Milroe because yesterday we saw a burst in his speed again. His running ability was back. Didn't have to throw the ball much, and he ran through the defense effortlessly. Like the way he ran the ball yesterday, like, yes, I am trying to go to the next level. I would say for the running game, the running backs yesterday, running backs, the running game with tailbacks wasn't explosive, but it was good enough. It was good enough to keep them honest. But we used them very well yesterday. Whether it was passing out the backfield, handing it off to them for short yardage, and they were effective yesterday. And when I say run the ball, I mean run the ball. Run the ball, but also do not forget our running backs in this offense. Like, utilize those guys. And yesterday they were utilized in multiple ways, and they were part of this game plan yesterday. That was part of the game yesterday. Glad to see us start. Glad to see us start to evolve in this offense, law, more on the screens and sweeps. But I don't question. I'm gonna say this. I was glad to see Law in the screens, but one complaint I would like to see, I just want to see Ryan Williams get more gritty in the blocking game. And I feel like that will come with time because, yes, he's a young kid, and we can't keep using that as an excuse, but because he's on his level. But I think that will come more within time. When he gets bigger, he's going to get the blocking game, I feel like. But overall, man, I was proud of Nick Sheraton and the play calling he did yesterday. It was a complete turnaround for this guy. Great game plan, Nick Sheraton. Great game plan. And let's stick to it moving forward. But yes, the only gripe I got about the offense is I would like to see Ryan Williams just get more gritty in the pass game. That's all. That's the only gripe I got for him. But let's move on to the defense. I want to shout out these players. James and Tim Smith, the defensive lineman, Jahai Campbell, the DBs, Bray Hubbard, and Damani Jackson. Them boys showed up and showed out yesterday. Man. I'm telling you, man, we got a bright future in the backfield, I feel like, man. Bray Hubbard, Xavier Brown, man, we got some bright future. We got a bright future. But let's talk about this defense. Jahai Campbell may have just played the best game of his career. He showed everybody yesterday that why he is one of the best linebackers in the league, in my opinion. And I said that this offseason. I feel like Jahai Campbell and Deontay Lawson is going to be one of the best linebacker duos to come through. And yesterday they played like it. Jahai Campbell, bro, you a man amongst man, bro. Keep grinding. Let's talk about Bryson Hubbard. 2 starts, 2 interceptions. Very proud of this man for stepping up with Sab out. He's going to be very valuable asset to our defense moving forward. He's going to be very valuable because I feel like he has this defense down pack. I feel like he understands his assignment. He doesn't try to overcompensate for the lack of another person. He just sticks to his assignment and he plays it well. Let's talk about that one hit when he came down and smacked guy in the mouth. Dude is a thumper. Dude is a thumper. And Brayson Hubbard, you are going to be valuable, very valuable moving forward. Keep up the good work. Very strong performance overall. The defense was in full bend on break mode with some very crucial stops in the red zone being the difference. Take it bow. Kane Womack, I'm going to give you a game ball on this one. I feel like you a Tusker Award winner this week for this defensive game plan. Jahad Campbell said they're coming into Death Valley with very bad intentions, and that they did. Shout out to my Alabama Crimson Tide, baby. Look like y'all turning the corner right now. Regardless of what happens the remainder of this season, regardless of what happens, I like the future. Kane Womack, I feel like, well, not Kane Womack, but Coach Kellenboy was the right hire for this team, right coach for this team. Think about it. Coming to Alabama Crimson Tide, leaving after what Nick Saban did. Not a lot of people was going to do that, and not a lot of people wanted to step up to the plate, but he was the guy that wanted to step up to the plate. Link up, continue to link up, roll tide. Good job, y'all. Let's keep it moving forward. Mercer next week. Let's put Mercer out their miseries, go down to Norman. Let's take care of Norman, and let's take care of them goddamn chicken cats. Let's take care of them guys, man. Roll tide, and let's continue to roll for the rest of the season, baby. I'm out.